Well, I never thought at 57 years old that I would be wondering if anyone would ever hire me again. But here I am. It's been 3 months now since I've been laid off, and the job market is a bit shocking, I must say, at this point in time. I have applied for definitely hundreds of jobs. Some things I'm really not used to with that experience has really been just the amount of times I've been ghosted after interviewing for jobs. Once you've had an interview, you would think they would at least reach out with an email, even after I've asked for follow-ups. Not getting a lot of that. It just goes away. And then, maybe a month or so later, I'll get an email saying, unfortunately, we went with someone else. So it's been a little disheartening. Can't say I haven't cried a time or two. It's scary. I think health insurance is the biggest fear for me right now. I don't need to make a ton of money, but I need to make some kind of money, right? So I'm still trying to get positions. I'm still doing all the things. AI has been an amazing resource for me, not just in helping me with my resumes. I think I've stepped away from it a little bit more for cover letters. I'm trying to have them come a little bit more from the heart. So I'm sort of writing them myself and then having AI kind of taking a look and tweaking it for me. But I want it to be me, I want it to be in my voice. But AI has also been a really great help in trying to help me find what's next, right? The more I look back, do I really love working as an employee for someone else? No. Does anybody, right? We want freedom. We want our time to be our own. But at the same time, I only have about 10 years left to work. I would really like to make the most money possible at that, to save up for retirement. But that's just not working out for me right now. And that's not a choice. That's just the what life handed to me at this point in time. So I decided to pick myself off of the couch and do some things instead, right? I don't want to just sit there and be sad and depressed and watching TV all day, eating bonbons, flipping through LinkedIn or Indeed, or whatever you can find out there where the jobs are listed. So I did a few things. I finished a book that I had actually been working on for years. Uploaded that to Amazon. That was fun. Then I felt that I was experiencing, because of this layoff, a lot of anxiety, feeling situationally depressed. So I started really looking into ways to alleviate that. I don't want to say depression, but anxiety, right? The concern, it's a little bit of depression, but again, situational. So I ended up then using that information to create a website called The Relaxed Mindset. And I created a journal that went along with it, created some classes that people could buy in there, got that all set up, and did that through using AI, which was really wonderful and fun. And I'll link that website down below as well. So you can kind of see I have no coding experience at all. I don't know anything. Everything was done through AI. I used Replit, which was really helpful. And they're not sponsoring or anything. It's just, I just want to be honest and tell you what I've done and what I find that's working and what I find that's not working. So I did that, and that was pretty close to the beginning of when I was laid off as well. Haven't sold a thing from that website, but I enjoy doing it. I actually have socials on it too. I've got a Facebook, I've got a TikTok, and I have an Instagram for the relaxed mindset. So, and I'm posting to that constantly, twice a day. Again, not a cent. Followers are slowly growing, but we're working it. We're making it work. I mean me. So, I did that. And then after that, I started thinking I need to lean in a little to more to my past experience. Um, so I thought first I need to promote myself better on LinkedIn. So I had AI helping me create LinkedIn post. I was a client relationship manager, very close to a customer success manager for years, pretty much my entire career in um, different genres, I guess we can say. So I started posting 3 times a week to LinkedIn, just information about what I know about customer success and relationship management, and tried to kind of grow a presence, so that when I applied for jobs, my hope was I might have a little more credibility on LinkedIn. And I'm just trying to connect with any recruiters I can find, really, from any companies. Usually they'll just accept you. So I'm like, all right, they're there. Hopefully they'll see my posts. Um, and I'm still applying for positions. Not much yet has really happened with that, but who knows? Everything's kind of a work in progress. So then I thought, all right, how do I take my past experience and make it into an actual business for me, right? So think like consulting, that type of thing. But I didn't really know how to turn client relationship management into consulting at this point in time. So I thought, I do know some tools that I used when I was doing it. So I put all that information into AI, and it created this system for me that I could then turn around and sell to people. So I've posted that, and I'll put the links down. Again, this is not so you can buy, but just so you can see what I've been doing. But I have it listed on Gumroad, and I have it listed on Etsy. And so I have 3 days a week where I'm posting to LinkedIn Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just general information about what I think makes um, client relationship and customer success successful with companies' clients. And then on Tuesday and Thursday, I'm posting information that also includes links to purchase my system that I created. I only put that up, I guess, a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. So again, for that, no sales yet, but I'm still trying. And all this has been with AI. And the interesting thing I found over the past 2 weeks is speaking to people my age, they don't want anything to do with AI. And I'm like, this is the way of the future, whether we like it or not. And I know that there are environmental concerns, and there are concerns about people losing jobs. I find that we're already losing our jobs to it. So for people in our position, we need to lean in a little bit more. When we're out there applying for jobs, you can't be sure that you're going to have your job for retirement. I was, and that did not happen, right? And it's going to happen more and more and more. People are going to lose jobs. So we have to determine what's next. And I think not using AI is doing yourself a real disservice. I would say, if I were you, and you've never touched it and you don't like it or whatever, just download ChatGPT. Keep it simple. Just start playing with it, because employers are using it. It'll also help you with, once you hit retirement, if you do make it that far without getting laid off, maybe you're a little bored and you want to find something else to do. AI can really help you with that. And just the information it gives you. If you want to garden, it'll give you all the information you need about gardening. It'll give you a step by step what to do in your garden and when. It's just amazing. It'll help you identify birds. It'll help you, with any of your hobbies that you have, help you source materials for your hobbies. It's really fun. It's really interesting. And I truly believe that with the environmental concerns with these data centers, I think it's going to be figured out as time goes on. I think that that's going to get better. It has to. Otherwise, as a whole, people aren't going to want to keep adopting it. So that's my hope anyway. But who am I? We're trying. So I've put a few more things into place. So I'm hoping to have a little more results kind of next week when I talk to everybody. Trying to figure out kind of what to do with this channel. And I'm kind of talking about right now, sort of like what's next, because that's where I'm at. But I'd also love to talk about, where we all are feeling, where we're feeling as women that are over 50, and what we go through on a daily basis. So I might have one day a week where we just sit down and chat about that. And then the second day a week where I talk about kind of what's next in life, as far as jobs, businesses, side hustles. retirement, all that fun stuff. So, yeah, a lot more to come. It's always fun to talk to everybody, and I would love to hear your comments. If you have been in this position, how do you feel about AI? How do you feel about, the job market right now? What kind of resources do you need? What kind of resources have you been using to get to the next level? Or, how are you just feeling about the job market right now for us women over 50? But yeah, so we'll talk more next week. Thank you so much.